Atlanta is the scene for the Magic. The big man with a touch as soft as a feather. Nikola Vucevic getting locked in and ready to lead the way for his team as they game plan for the task ahead at State Farm Arena. Magic Hawks coming right up. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Atlanta. They ascend up the lists to number 3 with some spirited play.
And checking out the Magic, they've started this year as well as they could have hoped. Playing great basketball, probably exceeding preseason expectations.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move. It is pretty effective." Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work." But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective. Guys?
Thanks, David. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2 and you're 7'2, I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Gallinari, then it's Young, and it's Bogdanovic in at the shooting guard position. It's stolen by Vucevic. And Fournier kicks to Isaac. Pass to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And you got to clog up the clear lanes to the basket. You can't give him room to operate. When you do, Fultz scorches you with his speed.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Dish now to Gallinari. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Gordon inside, working on Collins. Changes up, Isaac outside. Looking for Fournier and gets it there. Rebounded by Capella.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Young drives in, and the layup is good.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against the Detroit Pistons. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Fournier. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Young's shot is off. The Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Stolen by Collins. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Pass to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Out to the right wing. Launches it.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Gordon against Collins. Gordon, the pass to Fultz. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, Fultz plays with an awful lot of heart. Excellent at forcing the defense to foul him on these drives to the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
First one falls for him.
And the length and speed of Fultz makes him deadly. Excellent at shooting the ball and a super aggressive defender.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against Cleveland.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Here's Fournier after the made shot from John Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Capella kicks to Collins. Gallinari surveying the D. Pass to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Gets a very good look and converts. Young's got 5 points so far.
You have to guard Young tight. You got to know he's thinking of shooting as soon as the ball hits his hands.
Outside Gordon. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Right side, Collins. Out to the right wing. Fournier against Bogdanovich. And stolen by Gordon. Here's Fultz. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland.
And don't let his defensive work get passed over. With all his steals, he was just as valuable on D as he was at the other end.
And, you know, Fultz plays bigger than his size down low, guys. Outstanding at using his body to draw contact.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. Well, fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And Kevin, the media as well.
Right,
I mean,
right.
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, and every team is a national team because every game's televised, it's starting to happen more in some of those smaller markets as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Beyond the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
And they know they're the better team and out to prove as much tonight. They split the season series a year ago, but they want to change that up now.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. There's the pass to Collins. He dishes it to Young. Back to Collins.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Young against Fultz. Isaac outside. Gallinari with the rebound. Hawks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Passes it to Young. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Magic have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And it's Gordon, that time on the assist from Fultz. Gordon's got his second basket of the game.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Young against Fultz. Bounce pass Young. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. But they'll get another chance. Collins dishes to Gallinari. And another shot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Consistent at looking to score. Gallinari knows how to put pressure on defenders and earn that call.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the night. And the first one at the line is good.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella, and Chris Dunn subbed in for Bogdanovich. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Aminu comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fultz. Now, here's Aminu. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Young against Carter-Williams. Young passes to Collins. Another shot. It's hauled in by the Magic. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Bamba kicks to Ross. Fires the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Gallinari's got 5 rebounds tonight. Young with no one around. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Young's got 7.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Carter-Williams dishes to Gordon. Bamba finds Aminu. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
Now, here is Young. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Detroit. In the corner, Collins with it. High, arcing shot. Done outside. To the middle. Kicks it out to Collins. Gallinari on the wing. Stolen by Bamba. Young against Carter-Williams. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Here's Young after the Magic pick up 2. Fires from deep. Aminu grabs the miss.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. You know, Terrence Ross is a former dunk contest champion. Ross has major levitation time.
The Hawks trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Collins passes to Young. Feeds it to Okongwu. Misses in close. And so it's Carter-Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Aminu. Gordon trying to break loose. Aminu misses.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now, here's Collins. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. Here's Young. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Gallinari outside. Bobbed up there for Collins. Okongwu dishes to Collins. Gallinari outside. Rocket 6. The Hawks working the ball around. Over Aminu. They get it back. Okongwu's shot is good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland. Ross kicks to Carter Williams. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And Carter Williams is a long, tall guard. Really uses his body well to earn those calls.
The Magic have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago. About 77% from the line.
That free throw good from Carter Williams. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
The Syracuse alum, Carter Williams, a combo guard with really outstanding court vision and excellent speed.
Rondo passes to Okongwu. Bamba with the block.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. Down low, here's Hunter, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops for Hunter.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
So he gets them both. Orlando leading. Carter Williams kicks to Aminu. Back to Carter Williams. Ross on the wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old school bucket getters, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time scored.
Now here's Rondo. Okongwu falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
You know, Rondo's highest priority is to get his teammates open shots every trip. I mean, that's what makes him go and endears him to his teammates.
Carter Williams against Rondo. Now here's Carter Williams. Guarded closer. Misses the layup.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
he has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
And the jam by Ross.
And when Ross gets a head of steam going to the rim, I don't know about you, but I'm getting out of there.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Rondo scanning the floor. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Orlando leading by 3. Ennis passes to Carter Williams. Back to Ennis. Pass to Bamba. Over Okongwu. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Ennis.
Boy, good strength that time from Bamba. He's accustomed to getting bodied on the way up and still finding a way to finish.
Okongwu with it. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Rondo. Jacks up a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
You know, when Rondo is at his most effective, he's setting up people, but he's also getting some points for himself on the perimeter. Then the passing lanes really open up for him, and he can give you real headaches when that happens.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Magic lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Here is Ross. He had 13 points in the win against Cleveland. This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Terrence Ross. Bamba is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Ennis, and it's Fultz in at the point. Done outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
And you look at Young, there are a few players ahead of him in the voting, but if he holds on to his spot at number 5 on that list, he'll have a place in the three-point contest waiting for him.
And if anything, I bet he moves up the list. I mean, how could you not have this fella taking part in this contest? He'll be there.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Ennis misses. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich in for Chris Dunn. Isaac's checked in for the Magic. Evan Fournier comes in for Ross. Rondo dishes to Hunter. And there's the pass to Fernando. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Magic shooting around 41% on the night. Now here's Fultz. He's tightly guarded. Here's Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Isaac's got his first basket of the night.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Here's Fultz after Clint Capella's bucket. Fournier gets a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Isaac can't get it to fall.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
To the wing right side. Back to Rondo. Bogdanovich wide open. Here's Capella. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And it's the Magic with the ball. Ennis passes to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, I love the intensity of Fultz. He brings it all the time. Has that dial turned up.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside Rondo. Vucevic with the block. Outside Fournier. Passes it to Isaac. Vucevic trying to get open. Isaac misses. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Capella trying to free himself up. Rondo gets the bucket. Rondo's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
You know, he's a bit of a rarity and maybe even a throwback when you look at Rondo and how being a smaller guard, he still is comfortable operating inside.
Now here's Fournier. Here's Vucevic. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Hawks have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
The Magic have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. First free throw is good. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers, McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Rondo, no good. Orlando leading. Here's Fultz. That shot misses. Rondo with some nice D. And for the Hawks, their shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Hunter, no good. The Magic shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Here's Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 3rd assist on the night. The Hawks shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. Rondo passes to Fernando. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. They get the rebound. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Capella.
Well, I tell you what, Clint Capella does a really good job of playing with such energy and effort, particularly on the glass, and because of that, he can hurt you on the boards.
Isaac finds Vucevic, and Capella sends it back. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Hits the jumper in space. Isaac's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Rondo passes to Fernando, and that one is stuffed right through.
You know, Rondo is a master teacher when it comes to the pick and roll. He knows exactly how to take advantage of what the defense permits.
Now, here's Fournier. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Cleveland.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Rondo kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Outside Rondo. Back to Capella. Shot clock at 6. Fernando. He nails it, and we're tied up. Fernando's got his second bucket.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Outside Fournier. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. So for the Hawks, Collins checked in for Bruno Fernando. Gallinari comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Young is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Orlando also making some changes. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
Dunn, he's checked in for Atlanta. And Gordon drops them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now, here is Young. He's got 7. Gallinari passes to Collins. Back to Gallinari. In the corner, Collins with it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Collins has got 7 points in the game.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Outside Gordon. And the rejection by Collins. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Count it. Good. And now it's a 3-point Hawks lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Hawks?
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
They get it again. Here's Gordon, a second chance effort. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. The Hawks leading by 3. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
Now here's Fournier. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career highs for him in several categories.
Greg, I like his game. I mean, he's got really nice size. He's highly skilled, plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, you know, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents.
Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
you know, guys, it's really all about focus while under pressure. And right there, Bamba shows why that's a valuable trait to have.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them. A top 10 pick in the 2018 draft, Mohamed Bamba, Mo Bamba for short, is a terrific athlete and has a great work ethic, too.
And the call will be against Fournier. That's foul number 2 for him. Young against Carter Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one, and it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got 14 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Carter Williams dishes to Bamba. Outside Fournier. Bamba trying to break free. Pass to Ross. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. He's got 8.
And that's a case where the deceptive strength that Ross has helps him score over the defense. You can't afford to take this guy lightly.
Now, here is Young. 14 points for him. The dish to Gallinari. And Okongwu slams it in.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here's Fournier. He has 7. Bamba. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 6th rebound on the night. Gallinari wide open. Misses the 3. The Magic trail by 5. Here's Fournier, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Collins.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
And he knocks down the first one.
We are having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
And so Fournier nails both of them.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Fournier against Young. With some arc, and that's 2 points on the layup. Young's got 16.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Carter Williams, the pass to Aminu. Back to Carter Williams. There's the pass to Aminu. Inside. Bamba kicks to Aminu. That one wide left.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Dunn. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, just a good job here in the second. Pounding it inside, getting good looks right at the basket. Big reason why they're in front.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Magic making a change here. Ennis is checked in. The free throw drops in for Dunn.
Boy, I tell you what, Dunn does a little bit of everything out there. A stat sheet stuffer for sure. He scores it, he passes it well, and he also gets to the glass from his position.
Now, here's Aminu. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Carter Williams with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Ross kicks to Carter Williams. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Here's Dunn. Passes it to Gallinari. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Ross passes to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
And here's Young. Pass to Gallinari from deep. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And so it's Atlanta ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 16 points. We look at John Collins and see the amazing finishes. But, guys, he's made strides on the defensive end as well, Shaq.
Yeah, defense was a weakness for Collins, especially at the start of his career. But he's improved his play recognition and the physicality on defense. Wow.
You know what I heard, Andy?
What?
That he's worked against Carter.
Really?
And I heard that helped a ton. You know, Collins has great physical tools, but what was missing is some of the mental aspect. And my man Vince Carter can help him with that.
With their ages, it's like a father-son relationship.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Young is out there at Bogdanovich. Then it's Collins. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Capella in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Lloyd Pierce. Now here's Gordon. It's Fournier on the wing. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Here's Young. Following the score by Aaron Gordon. Great open look there. Gallinari's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
Love how confident Gallinari is. Knows he's out there to take these exact kinds of shots.
And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Isaac.
Well, you look at Isaac, and all you think he needs to do is add some weight. And he's got terrific skills and a promising future.
Both shots good from the stripe. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Gallinari on the wing. That three off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the rejection by Collins. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Fultz. The pass to Capella. And Gallinari kicks to Collins. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
Fultz against Young. Outside Fournier. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Here's Fournier.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5.
Here's Gallinari. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And now an 11-point Hawks lead.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Gordon. 8 points for him.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Young looking it over. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now here's Vucevic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Isaac finds Vucevic. Shoots over Capella. And it's Vucevic missing.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
And the call will be against Fournier. That's his 4th foul of the contest. For the Hawks, Bruno Fernando's checked in for Collins. Hunter comes in for Gallinari. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Bogdanovich. And now Orlando on the break. Fultz with the ball, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Fultz has got 10 points in the game.
Man, I like how aggressive Fultz is. I mean, excellent breaking down the defense in the open floor with his speed. Fantastic work.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Now, here's Hunter. He's covered by Isaac. 4 on the shot clock. Lob pass to Capella. Deft touch on the alley-oop. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 15 rebounds.
You know, Capella does a nice job maintaining his focus on the offensive end. He doesn't get a ton of touches, but whenever he gets a clean look at the rim, he takes advantage of it.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. First one falls for him. Greg, you played against some terrific players, including the late, great Kobe Bryant. I'd love to hear your thoughts on playing against Kobe.
I mean, his passing is still tough, I'm sure, for many to deal with because he was just taken from us at such a young age. But this guy was a ferocious competitor and someone who showed us in life and in tragedy that you need to make the most of every moment that we have here. You know, I just appreciated to really the fans getting to know Kobe once his career was over, because I think he was able to let his guard down a little bit and show us a lighter side, a more compassionate side.
That is an excellent point. The three-pointer is right on target. Young's got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. Left side, Gordon. Atlanta with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And it's Gordon finishing it off. Here's Rondo. He has 5. Passes it to Fernando. Shoots over Vucevic. The offensive rebound.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
And the foul called on Bruno Fernando. That's his first foul. Here's Fultz. He gets that one. Fultz has got 12 points in the game.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Atlanta leading by 10. Now Rondo. To the inside. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now here's Fultz. 12 points for him.
And Clark, although he's not the force he once was on the floor, Rajon Rondo still can give you strong minutes in bursts.
Greg, I tell you what, I love watching this guy work. I know his double-digit assist days are long in his rearview mirror, but this dude still knows how to run a team, and he is ideal for leading your second unit because he's an orchestrator, a facilitator, a playmaker, and guys love playing with him. You can just feel how guys enjoy playing with Rondo running the show.
Here's Rondo. He has 5. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Orlando also making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Now here's Carter-Williams. For 3, Ross. Fernando pulls it in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Bamba with the block. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Dunn, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And the Hawks with possession here. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Okongwu dishes to Dunn. Over to the wing. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Ross with it, 8 points for him. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
He's off on the second. Atlanta leading by 14. Dunn with it. Now guarded by Ennis. It's stolen by Ennis. Ross on the wing. 9 points in the game so far. The shot that time not on target. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hawks shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Gordon against Dunn. It's good. Dunn's got 7 points in the game.
And Dunn is spectacular on the drive, seeking contact and getting it. Even more impressive that he makes these shots, too.
Young against Carter Williams. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Carter Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 14. Dunn passes to Young. He dishes it to Okongwu. Back to Young. Over Ross. And Young with the basket on the assist by Okongwu. Young's got 24 points.
Yeah, and this is Young at his very best. Once he gets a few to fall, boy, watch out.
Gordon kicks to Carter Williams. Pass to Ross. Clock at 6. Knocked loose and stolen by Dunn. For Atlanta, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Atlanta making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Magic trail by 18. Now here's Carter Williams. He's got 6. Pass to Ross. Back to Carter Williams. The feed to Ross. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. He's got 11.
Really hard to say enough about how good Carter Williams is at spotting the open man. He's got excellent vision and just a nice feel for what they're trying to get done in their offense.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Magic getting the bucket. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
John Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks. Al Farouk Aminu, he's checked in for the Magic. And it's the Magic with the ball. It's an 18-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Nice shot there by Bamba. Bamba's got 11 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Ross. 11 points in the game. Here's Ennis, and it's Orlando with another.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Atlanta leading by 17. Young dishes to Gallinari. Ross against Collins. Young passes to Collins. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And that's a tough shot for an athletic big man like Collins. Finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Dunn. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Ennis, the basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Atlanta's shooting 47%, pretty solid. And Young kicks to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Well, this is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Ross in the corner. From downtown, Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The Magic trail by 20. Here's Carter Williams. Lays it up off the glass. Carter Williams has got 8 points.
Even with the hit, the bump, Carter Williams just a master at finishing near the hoop. So good at getting these shots to fall through contact.
Atlanta's shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Gallinari outside. Back to Young. Launches a 3. They grab their own miss. Okongwu, the layup missed. Orlando's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Bamba. And it's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
It's tipped. Ross with the steal. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. Vucevic is out there with Aminu, and it's Fultz in at the point guard position. It's stolen by Aminu. It's Fournier on the wing, looking to end his cold spell, and he lays it up and in. Fournier's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Magic. And so it's Atlanta with it. And here's Young. Fires the three. Okongwu, the pass to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. And the pass to Gallinari. Shoots over Fournier. Atlanta again missing. And here's Aminu. He brings it up for the Magic. They trail by 18. And that one is good.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
So for the Hawks, Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Young. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. That one misses for Aminu. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aminu. Atlanta leading by 16. Gallinari outside. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Softly drops in the floater.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Now Fournier to the paint. It's stolen by Capella. Rondo finds Gallinari. Off target from three-point range.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
And Gallinari throws it down.
And how about the ferocious take? Gallinari proving he can drop an absolute hammer when he wants to.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Aminu. Stolen by Collins. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Rondo's running. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Aminu controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Rondo passes to Collins. Gallinari down low. He's covered by Aminu. And it's Gallinari missing. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Magic trail by 18. It's stolen by Capella. Lobbed up there for Collins. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Here's a look at the skit, and the out-of-bounds violation is going to be reviewed. Coach has issued the coach's challenge to get it analyzed further.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective of on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles, Greg. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator, and the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
Bogdanovich looking around. And the shot is good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Fultz after the basket by Atlanta. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And Fournier is highly skilled, a crafty European talent who's really fearless when it comes to shooting the basketball.
Here's Capella, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Capella's got 12 points here in the second half. Vucevic down low. Gallinari on him. Vucevic with the bucket.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
Here's Rondo. Pass to Capella. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Isaac. Back to Fournier. And Capella sends it back.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The Magic trail by 21. Gordon kicks to Fournier. Pass to Vucevic for the 3. Good work defensively by Capella.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
That's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Rondo, a master at setting up teammates.
Fournier against Bogdanovich. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, at least
it
feels like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. I remember it like it was yesterday. Chris Dunn's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Hawks. Gallinari in the corner. At the top of the key, Capella. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, it's really hard to match up against Clint Capella's height and length. I mean, sometimes you got to foul it.
And he sinks the second. Fournier with the ball. The pass to Isaac to the inside. Good work defensively by Capella.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now, here is Gallinari. 6 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Fournier passes to Fultz. He can't get that one to fall. Rondo with some nice D. Dunn left side. And stolen by Gordon. Fultz with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. The three. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Dunn. And stolen by Gordon. He feeds it to Fultz. Yes, that goes in.
He's got great confidence. Markelle Fultz is a terrific scorer. Fills it up in no time.
And the Hawks with possession here. Rondo dishes to Capella. Isaac against Gallinari. And it's sent back by Isaac. And they're able to recover. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dunn. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. Atlanta making a switch here. Young's checked in. Clock at 6. The Hawks again can't hit. Orlando's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Fournier goes in. Misses from close range.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
And this is what Gallinari is capable of. Once he gets hot, he stays aggressive and keeps shooting it.
Now here's Fultz. And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Tries again. Back to Fournier. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Young with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. Lets it fly. Young, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
On the wing, Isaac. From down in the low post, it goes. 10 points for Jonathan Isaac.
Man, I admire how Isaac fights through the contact there, man. Grit and grind on display. Not letting the defense tie him down on these shots.
Now, here's Dunn. Passes it to Young. 2 points. That one goes.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole. What nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
The Hawks leading by 22. Now, here is Young. And here is Capella. Gallinari finds Young. Ball's knocked loose. Clock at 4. Dunn with it. Now guarded by Fultz. But they get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Capella, the pass to Gallinari. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got rebound number 15 here tonight. It's good from Gordon on the assist by Vucevic. Gordon's got 4 this quarter.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Fultz against Young. To the middle. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Clint Capella.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
Now, here's Collins. After Jonathan Isaac's miss, Capella finds Collins. Now Gallinari with the shot. That shot is off. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for Orlando. Isaac. Not going to go that time. Done with some nice D. Pass to Young. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Trey, this is a young team, so what is the chemistry and connection that lets you play together so well?
I mean, if you're around us outside of the locker room, you can tell why we support each other so well, and the energy we have for each other on the court. I mean, you can tell the reason why we do that, and I mean, I love this group.
Well, congrats on the win, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.